On the morning of July 16, 1945, the gadget, hanging from a 100-foot tower, successfully detonated at 5:29 a.m.
We knew the world would not be the same. Few people laughed. Few people cried. Most people were silent. I remembered the line from the Hindu scripture, the Bhagavad Gita. Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. I suppose we all thought that, one way or another.
With more than 18 kilotons of power, the bomb vaporized the tower and pulverized the silica around it into glass, material that is now called trinitite. And less than a month later, the bomb would go from the proving grounds of White Sands to the theater of war in Japan. In 2023, the New York Times published an article about a Princeton study that, for the first time in nearly 80 years, gave the most comprehensive view of Trinity's aftermath. According to the study, 46 states, as well as parts of Canada and Mexico, received deposits of radioactive fallout from the 1945 blast.
13,000 people lived within a 50-mile radius, and almost 500,000 people lived within a 150-mile radius.
General Groves and Oppenheimer said, in the future we've got to be at least 150 miles from population.
12 years ago, former 60 Minutes producer, journalist, and filmmaker Lois Lippman moved to New Mexico after an Emmy-winning career producing for the CBS series as well as for the BBC.
And I learned that the world's first atomic bomb, Trinity, was actually detonated in this wonderful state that I'd fallen in love with, and in fact, as close as 12 miles from Hispanic and Native American residents who've been dying ever since from multi-generational cancers. I couldn't see a story that was more important than that one.
Lippman set out to produce the documentary First We Bombed New Mexico. It tells the story of the Tularosa Basin downwinders, a population of residents that have suffered from a number of illnesses believed to be directly related to the Trinity test. She was galvanized by a 2010 study that found, quote, hotspots of radioactive fallout could have made their way into the soil, the water, and the vegetation of residents living downwind from the blast.